Al pie del Ávila majestuoso, a 920 metros sobre el nivel del mar, en un valle de verde geografía que se abre de este a oeste, surge Caracas, la capital de Venezuela.
And now, our feature presentation.
You are watching a master at work.
Go get some!
Hey, how's it going? My name is Rafael Cecinas, no es el Capitán Rafucho, and welcome to another episode of Straight Outta Nation. Because not only we can talk about Las Vegas Raiders, as known as the Raider Nation, motherfuckers, but also we can talk about the NBA, college basketball, college football, everything. Because the impact is in the culture. So right now, we're getting excited because after the bye week, we're getting involved a lot of more defense coming at you. Because this Sunday is going to be really important. It's about a do or die situation between Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Make sure to subscribe to Capitán Rafucho on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on different social media. Twitter, as known as @Capitán Rafucho, on Instagram @Capitán Rafucho 93, on Kick @Capitán Rafucho 93. And of course, if you want to help and support this platform, this channel, because I know my main channel is demonetized for now, you can make a donation by Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. That means a lot to help and support the stream. Yep. All right, so we got some comments right now. We got Herbie Nation coming at you. Hope y'all Raiders drank y'all racist coffee, Raider Nation. Your intro music video is lit. Yep. I know it's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to tell you, can we just make a huge applause because we're just getting back after the bye week. I mean, I know that we can continue to provide all the information coming up for the Raider Nation, also for the NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. Yes, because at this moment, we absolutely getting bold a lot of this right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we can make a preview between Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars. But as a matter of fact, guess who's back again? Brock Bowers. Yep, because Brock Bowers right now is back in action, but doing for this week against Jacksonville Jaguars. And why should be like a focal point? And there's no excuses. Because Aston Genty and Bowers, it's just like a tag team. Then he had to be tap, but not for really sure. Not for really sure. Because Bowers put off with the record numbers with a back quarterback, which is Geno Smith. And that's what they got this year. I mean, there's no excuse that Chip Kelly, if you had any kind of creativity, it starts and ends with these two. And everyone else breaking in. Screen Bowers are more drag routes and linebacker and spray formations. Jack is everything. If you want to go to 4 or 4 wide, play the matchup game, there's too much speed on this team. You can run little drag slants, then dig routes off of those. I mean, could be anything pathetic about that. And there's no creativity. No creativity. And I mean that Raiders made Chip Kelly the highest paid OC in the game. So who the hell knows? Ones that I saw like the Geno Smith was traded for, they would say it right or did they say it wrong? But I couldn't believe it. I mean, to be honest right now, Brock Bowers, he was the focal point of the offense when he was healthy. He played one leg and clearly shouldn't be on the line side. Jim has been doing a very good job, but making Bowers a focal point is not a thing he's struggling. So why don't make it a threat, pointing out that he needs to do what he's already doing it? Because they're not making it look any smarter. Because they need to get Meyer and Bowers on the field together and use Bowers more in the slot. Not only does change coverage, they give you an advantage with Bowers, but really loosening up a box for a little for Genty. That's what I feel like the base offense that should have been enough. 3 wide, Jack Batch, Michael Mayers, Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers lining up at a line and Genty for the backfield. I mean, I wouldn't mind because it would form like a double tight end Genty with a fullback leading the way. And I know it's going to be like a crazy work because it wasn't hard for a quarterback to hyper focus on a high brand new system. So if we have like Bowers to need the focal point of the passing game, that should be it. Because we should be trying to win every game. We try our best. The thing is, it really doesn't make it up for the damage that is done for young players. When you tell him that it's okay, that it's okay to lose, I don't think they just miss it about that. If you're talking about the quarterback specifically, there's no Joe Burrow, can't miss tight quarterback. There's no reason to have like a top 5 pick to trade it up. But at the end of the day, he became like a focal point. And how about staying healthy? I mean, that's the reason that he and Genty has been tapped. Because it's not about Chet's fault. Even the bag of dicks of Geno Smith. So, because I know that Brock Bowers, it's so much intense coming up there right now. So I just tell him, even at the worst situation coming up there, probably they should. Probably they should. Jojo tonight to say fire Pete Carroll, fire Geno Smith, fire Chip, fire Graham. Oh, I know that there is a Raider fan who can really reach out because I know there's a lot of voices coming up there. Hey, how's it going, Smokey Farewell? Captain, your legend. On my way to bed, but we'll be off for UFC, mate. Hope you're doing great. Yep. I know. Because I understand because seriously believe the entire offense was built around him. And when he went down, they just lost. The swing between the game number one and the rest of the season started the third quarter of that game against New England Patriots. But Brock Bowers, I know he's the biggest tight end ever in the college football. But it's not that really easy to handle out the situation because it's not about Maiden. Lining up for 11 person and motioning out the tight end is going to get all line massacre. We don't have that much speed outside Tucker. Zone defenses are just in that just running Bowers on drag routes across the middle. It's not always going to be like effective because I'm not going to be like the biggest Chip Kelly fan, but it still had decades of offensive football experience. So if you wanted to come up like this, I'm pretty sure that it'll pop up like it a few times. But if they need it, why would the hell not? And we cannot wait to get Bowers get a full strength. Because I know that he hurt himself and he didn't play the following week. That was like a big, huge mistake. Huge mistake. Because the only reason he's sitting now because opponents have figured it out that he's in 100% in terms of explosive mobility. So they can take defenders away from him more. When we have another playmakers like Mike Mayer who can keep defense honest, there's no need to force Bowers into international until he's back at full power. And that is right. Because there's no need to rush him back. I mean, that's not going to really happen right now. But yeah, I know that they can really fix it at all. Really fix it at all. But you know what? I mean, they should have never played again the jury that knee. They probably just sent him for like 5 or 6 weeks. But I know that he just missed a second straight game with an ankle sprain. But my point is, I know he didn't tear anything. He sprained his PCL and had a bone bruise. He wasn't healed properly when he was playing, so now he's hitting. But right now he's getting back. It's 9 malpractice and even fighting for a playoff spot that we're out there right now. So I was just like, man, I shouldn't know about this. I shouldn't know. Because for me right now, it's getting back in control. Back in getting in control. Because how are they going to rumble it up? Because I know it's going to happen so much. Oh, man. I just wanted to put it in. All right, so salute to Jeff in the Sun. Jeff in the Sun to say, hey, can Blue Jays win tonight? Well, to be honest right now, I mean, I know that tonight is the worst series between Los Angeles Dodgers versus Toronto Blue Jays. And it's all about the triumph, everything. But I understand because they're supposed to be like something else. And it was great to have Brock and Mets back on action. Because maybe Gino won't suck too bad with Brock up there. But I don't know it's going to be really frightening. It's always belief. Always belief. And we cannot use Mets as a running back. Just give him like the ball and see what happens. But it was great to see like a Brock back because Gino, it's not throwing downfield. I hope it has got some serious jack, but it's getting really involved around for the defense. Really. Just really. Oh, man. So let's see what really happens. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I just brought it in some injury reports coming up there because I understand that maybe they just wanted to salute something, but here's one of the things about it. So you need to check this out, the injury report between Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars. So there you go right now. All right, so we got for the Las Vegas Raiders, Brock Bowers have full practice between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Adam Butler did not part. He's got limited practice also with Max Crosby. But also Lonnie Johnson had limited practice Jacoby Myers have full practice, and Aiden O'Connell, which is the cornerback, he have full practice. So I'm not really sure that if Aiden O'Connell could come back and make a difference. So I don't know. And of course, they had the safety Isaiah Palomar with ankle knee. He had limited practice between Thursday and for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was really getting really shocked that I just saw Brian Thomas, who had limited practice, and the wide receiver, defensive back, Travis Hunter, with limited practice. So I was just like, man. Because check this out, because I know about the information. The Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver, cornerback Travis was injured his knee on practice. He will be placed in injured reserve, but he will miss at least 4 games. You see that? At least 4 games, and Liam Cohen announced. It was a top break for a rookie who looked ready to break down. I mean, for all those Jacksonville Jaguars, that really sucks. Because Travis was about to get his first running touchdown, receiving touchdown, interception, return, kick return against us, but he will not perform at the light level until he focuses on one position. And that should be like defensive back. But I hope he has a good recovery. Probably, because I know that in some point, they just wanted to do. They just wanted to do about this right now. They just wanted to do. And for the other topic, because I was just like, man, because not only Jacoby Myers was in there for the trade, what does it get to? Jackson Powers Johnson. And he wants to request a trade. That I was like, what in the actual fuck is this? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why Jackson Powers Johnson want to request a trade? I mean, I don't know what they're thinking about it. Is he good at pass blocking? I don't think so, because he obviously went to destroy this brain to blow someone off of the spot at the wrong plane. But how long can he keep doing that? Because I know that kid runs hard and plays a lot of heart, but not great in pass protection. Run blocking, he's really good. But I just don't get playing out of the position that's saying he sucks, though. He was one of the baddest centers stat-wise last year. It was really weird because our players in general simply get overrated. Jackson Powers Johnson and DJ Glaze did great for rookies, but they still had their flaws. Also, Jackson Powers Johnson did also ethic concerns about last year. Then those concerns went to some random reporter. It was from Max Crosby himself. I hope that we keep him because I don't think he's worth much. Our line sucks between Philadelphians and the offense, and he's cheap. But I don't get the obsession of getting traded. I don't know why, because that will never get a head to do with about this right now. Nope, not at all. Because unless the plan is going to be really different. But Jackson Powers Johnson is not that really perfect. He's the best interior guy, but a ton of staff refuse to put it in for the Rockies in. Alex Kappa could be massively increase Genty chances of getting hurt, which is not. I mean, my personal opinion is Jackson Powers Johnson is talking back, for lack of a better phrase, and butting heads with Pete Son or Coach Matters, or maybe just like showing off for like any respect. Because at this point, based on what we're seeing for the online, I'm not really sure has what it takes. And Jackson Powers Johnson probably see like very statements regarding the way they see every week, and he didn't like it. I don't see like Eric Wise because their opinions are giving introducing whether change it or not, or work at anyone with a pause, and he better performs whatever they did. Also, talking about Max Crosby, because he has he had issues with him with the rookie year. I mean, to really quote, to be 100%, we didn't have a great relationship. There was respect to be earned when you come into a league, into his locker room. There is certain standard that I wanted to expect of those guys. If I were sitting here where you go, you haven't told me all the stuff, the offseason to get into position is in. I truly want to believe you. So it really sounds that he had work ethic concerns last year. In the offseason, he appears to have improved based on what Matt Crosby said. But that was like getting early to the offseason. And he probably got a lazy again to continue to butt heads with people, but feels like he was like a solid locker room guy. He's still earning his career. I would love to hatch the bet with he looks like a great team with good online coaching. But we were looking for a like center back in 2024 draft, and we had Jackson Powers on the draft. And back him for 30 bits in the right after he was completely jumping the board. If we didn't get Barton, we didn't like it at Tinker Fraser. Don't know what exactly what happens, but maybe Pete has a nephew that can play guard, or a watch out former Seahawk, because they cannot lose sight of what's important here. So we'll find out the generational wealth of the Carroll family, but they're gonna be like one of the most, one of the most rated shit ever. I mean, they will never get good as long as we do shit like this. Maybe Jackson Powers Johnson may be our best offensive lineman. Training him on the way will be a huge setback, but I don't know, because he's just like a solid young offline prospect on a team where we desperately needs solid online starters in depth. And I hate to see the team tossing his hand quickly, but I have no control and don't know what's it like to work. We get moves, so I just hope to get a reasonable return. So my point is, I will never get traded to Jackson Powers Johnson. I mean, he's still young. He's one of the few good draft picks we have. Some fans that are like, what did the final to get right? Good being like a relative term that would it just mean he was in total reach and he was actually like a great value at this time. But if we have like to salute something, then the fact that the online coaches paid some. So clearly there is any poor this year due to nepotism and nothing else. But I don't know that if we want to go to like competitive team, but they desperately need online help. But we're thinking training one to a young online man. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. So that should be like, it should be like against policy to have family or close personal friends, which is like pretty much nepotism. Pretty much. So I will never get a trade to Jackson Powers Johnson. Not for now. Not for now. Because I know that I just wanted to see it. Not for now. Just not for now. It's not gonna really worth it about it. Not gonna really worth it about it. All right, so after that, I'm gonna teach you about for like the preview between Jacksonville Jaguars versus Las Vegas Raiders. Because to be honest, right now, I mean, there are some like keys to the match with this right now. Because can we get a do about like bouncing it back? Bouncing it back because coming off of the bye and Raiders host Jaguars at home, which is basically kind of really expected. Because I know they're gonna the pick and offer the decision. Because I do think this is gonna be like a must-win situation. Give me like the Jaguars have lost back-to-back contests since pulling off an upset against the Kansas City Chiefs. But also, that game was more about Kansas City mistakes that Jacksonville are performing that are reigning AFC champs. Because the Raiders haven't given wrong reason to pick them just one win the last 10 attempts. And the victory came with bad Tennessee Titans. Yep. It just became like very, 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 very bad. Really bad. Because I know the confidence is going to grow after the bye week. And I understand it. I really understand because many, they had the confidence to go to change it up. Because I know that Pete Carroll's surprised with the start of the season, expecting anything better. But how are they going to react to it to see what they got it right now? Because once we get enough of this, I prefer to see what they got for the defense. Coming to everyone to see. Because they just wanted to see like very confidence. Everything that we want to know. Yep. Everything that we want to know. But if we want to get improved, right now, they just wanted to get close to full health. Yep. Full health. And I just wanted to figure it out. Really. So I know that I hope they don't want to rush Bowers onto the back of desperation, because maybe bring Bowers back when O'Connell is ready to go, which I don't think is going to be possible. Because I know there's one guy who to get the ball was to Bowers, but I know trading Bowers is insane, because not for a while, because they will play their starting lineup of both sides of the ball, regardless any potential injuries. Because P pretty much say after this, they didn't see that coming about for like the statements, because I fully expect Bowers and Crosby to do something else, because I know they're getting full back connection, and I get it, just really get it, because I know there's a lot of confidence, but how in this moment that we have to do it, how in this moment, because I know that our long line sucks, but also we don't have like much security, because I don't want to flip it around. I don't want it to flip it around, because I know that there's one linebacker, which is Devin White. Because they made several plays around the defender this year. Is he being like in that position? Because I know that he owns like an ugly run defense grade, which is 43.4, and he had a person miss a tackle, which is 14.3. So that's the big reason why. But I know that don't let the box score fool you. I know, including for Stone, because he has a plenty to pressure on the quarterback. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Because to be honest right now, I mean, surprisingly, battling against 18 numbers are really good. I mean, there is something like a really sharp at all, but I don't know, because there's something like really going after like the defense, but we had to get involved more balance. I mean, people there look like, oh, it's just pretty bad, but I really think that there should be like a wake-up call. Yep, it should be like a wake-up call, because if we need to do something right now, is about now. It is about now, because we're not gonna have to like another disaster coming out there, because right now we play November 2nd and November 6th this week. So it's gonna be like a short week. And all the short week scenarios, this is the good one. At home on Sunday, in short travel to travel on Denver on Thursday, because also it seems like most teams they had to deal with some point with the season. It's not a huge deal. But if we can be competitive this next two games, sneak out for a win for a boat, then we're getting back with the mids. But it's not going to be really easy at all. But it's going to be like a gigantic display of how important how to do it about this right now. How big enough we're going to do for all the defense, because we had to win 3 in a row. It's make it or break it. And after all the years, I wouldn't be surprised if Travis Hunter has a breakup game against us, which he has an injury. But they just realize just gonna really backing away, because I know that they got to stand up the bar, set up the bar, and then go ahead to play a lot of defense. Going off of the defense, go making another Aston Genty breakup game, and make Brock Bowers another execution game. Another game that we just wanted to make it. And probably we just wanted to make uncomfortable Trevor Lawrence. Because at this point, I mean, Trevor Lawrence had bad accuracy. Yeah, bad accuracy that we always get involved with like this one. But between for like that game, I know we shouldn't have it really enough. Because that should be like an interesting, but that should be like an easy win. Yep. It's gonna be like an easy win to everybody else because they're gonna be like forget about the past. But I gotta tell you this right now. Jags looks hot garbage. I know they beat the Chiefs at home in only about a couple of weeks. But Jacksonville Jaguars, not that really good. Their own line is just really bad, just like ours. And Trevor Lawrence still sucks, and the secondary is now assistant. But I think this is the game that the Raiders can maybe well win. But I got winning at home this one. Call me crazy, but it's happening. But I don't know if they don't have like a quarterback and overall making poor choices along with Geno Smith, because I know that's something that maybe it wasn't like the good point. So there's gonna be like a full strength enough to get involved with a lot of more defense. And of course, we're gonna try to bring back, because I know this not gonna be really fair. Then how are we gonna do it? Yep, I know it should happen, but if we gotta make it hope again, this one is gonna be really, really bad. This is gonna be really good, but I know that Travis Conte had a strong injury report on risk back for the draft season, but didn't think he was gonna make it a practice. But I hope that knee of Brock Bowers is gonna full strength, because he wanted to play something with a lot of aggression. We're gonna make it right. We're gonna make it right, because I know this year is gonna be really different, but some of those fans couldn't see it. I mean, I know the carrot is proven. Everyone's upbeat and positive. General security in Seattle. We have Brock, one of the best offensive players in the league. Matt's one of the best defensive players in the league. Genji coming in. I mean, how can we not go 10 wins and 6 losses? I mean, I don't know. Because it's going to be really safety. Because we need to total rebuild the defense. I know that we just suck at it all. But if we had to promise something that get involved, a lot of this is about consistency. Consistency is our biggest issue. Because I understand it's going to be really plain and simple. We go through new coaches and coaching staff, but feels like every other year. We had to embrace the consistency, build it up. Because I really think that we should, like, maybe it's the perfect time to see, hey, I know the bad times, it really happened, but I just wanted to make anything. I just wanted to make everything. Because I know that one of the problems is the fans who never play the sport in their life. I mean, they're expected to team like an overhaul in one off season. But for me, it's not going to happen. But the cycling through coaches, when they get the guys, and it's getting real ridiculous right now. But I understand that after the post-bye week, and that it happened because let's see what the guy does right now. I love what you see what are the comments right now. So I did not show you ruffles. Yeah, that should be really good. That should be really good. Hey, how's it going? Ayo Palmar and Sherry D, 1999. But here's the thing. Losing Colton Miller is terrible. Playing guys at a position on the online is stupid. Meredith was a top 10 guard last year, but they make it center. Now we're just like a on the roster, but the offensive play calling has been horrible. General decisions has been awful. Working wide receivers all over the place, and the online can create run holes, pause for Genty. Their entire thing is really fucked, but most of it they can really fix just for that season because we're going to the half of the week because they're going to be really protected. How are they going to make it? Because making poor decisions doesn't help. Because Geno Smith threw picks for the healthy Jacoby and Brock playing. He's not playing well no matter who's there. And we have a second round tight end, which is a monster that he can find. We have a couple of the faster receivers who have a hot step or two we can hit. We have a running back who consistently open and coming for the backfield, but we just wanted to get him both. And Gino will still throw into the coverage. He was throwing for the Brock and Terry coverage instead. Even when Jacoby is on the field, he has almost like zero impact. But I don't really think that maybe we should have kept everything. I don't know, because if we had to do like really something about healthy, that there it is. We just wanted to put it in. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Chumachi. Salute to you. Welcome. But at this time, I mean, I just wanted more constantly, more discipline, more respect, more mentality, because we need it all. We need it all, no matter what happens. We need it all. Because it's now or never. Because I understand there is several players that's been injured. We're just getting back with Max Crosby and Brock Bowers. We just need to get him back in action. What else is going to be really late? Really late. Because if we win against Jacksonville Jaguars and a short week against Denver Broncos, that should be really good. Because I know that we can fight against Bo Nix. And I remember that I was just like, man, Bo Nix is not that real good. Oh, man. Because I don't know that, well, Denver Broncos have a really good line, but Bo Nix is not that really good right now. Just not that really good right now, but but man, I gotta tell a little about this right now. What can we tell a little about this right now? What can we tell it? I mean, we need more consensusly for every reason that we need to do it. Every reason that we need to do is happening. It's happening for all of this time. Happening for almost the people that we need to see it. Almost for the people that we need to see it. And that's going to be okay. That's going to be okay. Yeah. And also, after talking about the Raiders and my preview between Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars, now let's get to talk with a little bit of college football. Yep, college football. Because today is Penn State versus Ohio State, the biggest rivalry ever. Yep, the biggest rivalry ever. Because I just wanted to make it, well, two things. Well, let's three. Because if they're going to make it at all. Because I know some of the predictions are not really looking good. And, well, I know that I'll be really, really taking it over. Because there's two things. I think Indiana might be better than Ohio State. And they will know until, like, the big championship game. And Indiana will run it over the score, even if the game is firmly pulled away. And Signetti doesn't take a foot of the gas. I mean, that should have happened enough. But in my opinion right now, I understand Ohio State is a current champions of college football. But it seems that, well, when it comes to like in November, because those teams met last 37 days back in 2024, which is on November. And yes, I really think that it'll be the same game as always, but it'll be really close to 90% of the game. And Penn State might be even to sneak the lead at some point. If they had a lucky bounce, then Ohio State will put it on the way to the fourth, and they just wanted to win like a 9 or something. Because the matchup is always like the football version of this meeting could be in like an email. But this is gonna be like a Towns neutrals. They want to be like the big funny. Save self for the frustration and watch another game, which they have the possibility of taking the goods. Because I don't think this game will be ever a doubt. But it's gonna be really closer. It all depends for the defense, the quarterback, wide receivers, offense, because Ohio State just look dominant. And I'll be shocked if Penn State strolls into Ohio State and delivers upset, especially how their bank they are. Because not only they just fire James Franklin and is out. Is fired. But of course, like I said it before, Drew Allar, it's only a backup. It's not a starter. Because Penn State has a lot of talent on the roster, except Drew Allar. Because Ohio State will probably handle it with saying playing so well. Good test. It's gonna be important test. Because I think that Penn State could get themselves in trouble if they end up chasing against Ohio State defense. Also have an experiencing quarterback for against NFL light secondary will probably result in the bad things happen. Because how did it feel like it all did along for this game and get rolling for the all way off through Michigan, especially how they later say rip it out against Wisconsin. Yep. I know this is happening too much. Hey, how's it going, Combat Casual? My man, the hall. We're talking sports ball. Yeah, because I know that I had two podcasts. Because first and foremost is Straight Outta Nation, where they're talking about Raiders, football, NBA, basketball, college football. Yep. I hope you're going to change your hearts and please support for your Raiders to be THT be trying. Don't ever stop home. Jack's turn out the we can call it out of the kitty cats. I know that I just wanted to like to put in like a trash talk because I know the Jacksonville Jaguars are like a more than cheetahs, well, cheaters, and just like the kitty cats. The kitty cats coming up there with oh man. I'll get to do it at the right now. But speaking about Penn State versus Ohio State, because check this out. I mean, I think Ohio State could deliver another dominant game because here's my keys to the game to win for Ohio State. Number one, Ohio State ability to block Penn State elite rushers, which is really important. Number two, get 4-5 negative plays on Allen in the backfield. I understand he has a single carry for negative yards, which is amazing. And most of the elite edge rushers haven't done so much all the season because Larry Jones is not knowing that knows around the defense that they want. But Ohio State is going to be really comfortable, but as low as scoring that the gamblers think. Ohio State is definitely not pressing the paddle the whole way coming down for the like defense. Could be like a great game if Ohio State underestimate them. Penn State had a bye week to get some quarterbacks, some reps for the team and take a deep breath. They're still a talented team and might pick up some momentum again. Still think that Ohio will take seriously and win because they will estimate. But I think the Penn State comes out of maybe the most fired up at the end of the season, even more against Oregon. Even more like against Oregon, which is, well, definitely could have had to see it. Probably they should. Probably they should about this right now. All right. So before I just getting by right now, because I know that I have, well, so many things to get in the pro with cooking out for everything. So I know for the first time back into the game, I'm gonna do like an NBA game between Detroit Pistons versus Dallas Mavericks. Yep. Detroit Pistons versus Dallas Mavericks. at 10 p.m. And I know that today is UFC, which is the fight night at UFC Apex, but I should do like a lot of things more. And here's another thing, because I just wanted to like try it out for everything. So I'm thinking I'm going off, because the last thing that I just wanted to see, like any reason could have happened. So I'm going off for like some of the content creators around for this planet, because I just wanted to check this out. Some of the Las Vegas Raiders content creators are truly original, because they know their game from the beginning to the end, and they know exactly how they're going to prepare so much. And they know that it just went for different games. Yep, different games, whether it comes to away or home game. And I just saw All In Out to Win breaking a record to get involved with the most attendance in different NFL games. So he was there in like at a different cities like Charlotte, Atlanta, also Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York. I mean, he was there like at almost NFL games, because he was trying to break a Guinness World Record to most attendance in different NFL games. So that will be like, wow, that's really interesting. Really, really, really interesting. But here's the thing, because I understand there is a lot of content creators who provides a lot of information they know exactly about for the game. They study it, and they have a lot of investigation. But I'm sick and tired of all these Reddit content creators who fell down with the clickbait shit. I mean, come on, man. If you fell off of the clickbait, you get involved with the virus of fake news. Because don't let the fake news provide to you, because that's really sick. Really, 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 really sick. Because I understand that I'm not getting interested in fighting, because I know that I'm just like more comfortable, a more peaceful guy. But sometimes I get a go for the crazy. But my point is, there's a difference. Some of the writer content creators, they know about for the IQ, and some of the writer creators, some of the content creators for the Las Vegas Raiders, they were getting involved with a lot of bullshit in clickbait. And I'm not going to follow him down right now. Nope, not going to follow him down. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the nation. But you had to be really investigate the topic with great knowledge. So you're not going to fall it down for all the clickbait shit. None of this. None of this. Because I know those motherfuckers who want to pose a lot of information that it doesn't get it right. I mean, look at this. I know that some of the motherfuckers ain't shit. And I understand that. I understand that. You had to investigate first before you can talk. They'll say, oh, right now I had to investigate first because I know that it was right or it was wrong. Because don't fall out with the clickbait shit. It's not going to happen. Not going to really happen at all. Because I know that some motherfuckers that just went for the clickbait shit. And since then, they have a whole virus parsing for the whole country. It's not a good look. Not a good look. And I know that I'm not like the best one. I'm not the worst one, but I'm doing myself. I doing my own stuff that is getting involved. Because I know that I had the smartest thing ever that I had in my brain. Because I know about investigation, getting out of the lies, getting in depth with the topics. All right. So there's no like reading out of the glasses right now, because I know that I have my mind coming up there for the brain, because I know that I just see all those news coming up there, which is like, man, I don't know if it's real or fake. So I have to investigate first. And then, aha, I just finally saw the truth, because people don't want to see the truth. Because to be honest right now, truth hurts. Truth hurts, motherfucker. Because I'm not going to really fall in love with the clickbait shit. It's not going to really happen. All right, so I just wanted to tell you, thank you guys for joining at this episode of Straight Outta Nation, because we just provide not only Las Vegas Raiders insight, but also we can prove that we are a go-to-go show, because the culture is the biggest impact ever in two sports, football and basketball. Because not only we can provide the best and the worst of the Raider Nation, but also we can bring the best of the rival teams, which is the NFL, the NBA, college basketball, college football, everything on this podcast. So thank you very much. And of course, make sure to subscribe to Capitán Rafucho on YouTube. And you can follow me on different social media, which is at Twitter ads at Capitán Rafucho, on Instagram at Capitán Rafucho 93, on Kick at Capitán Rafucho 93. And if you want to help and support this platform, because I know that my main channel is still demonetized. But if you can help to support the stream, you can make a donation by PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Just like really simple at all. And I just wanted to tell you that, thank you guys. And I know that I've been experimenting something new that I was like, man. After that, I was doing the Karate Combat and the Dirty Boxing Championship. I know that I can do like something real good that people never forget how exactly who I am. So I know this is exactly what we needed to. Yep. And hold it a minute, because I know there is like I know that some of the chats, there might be no available, but here it is. So Rafa can help in a year in English, because you a lot, because it's all you, because you remind me of rest in peace to your grandpa. Yep. Rest in peace to your grandpa. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. So thank you very much. And I'll be cooking really something, because I know that I had the kitchen coming up there. So thank you very much. And I hope to see you there. Well, tonight between Detroit Pistons versus Dallas Mavericks, and tomorrow with the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Las Vegas Raiders in Spanish. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you guys. And I hope you see you there. Have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday, because I know, like Mariah Carey say, it's time. Because I know it's time for November, which is Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So thank you very much. Money here. Thank you very much. Rough in the building. So see you there. Hasta la vista, baby.